Hey everybody, Jamie here at Journey North, and I'm just doing a little video response to Dominic Manchetti, his Bushcraft Awl that he built. I'm going to attempt to build one too. I believe he used a 1/4-inch square stock. We have 3/16, because that's what I have on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. Most of your awls are going to be round. I'm going to show you why he suggests using the square stock here. And I'll have a couple different spots, description, comments, maybe a link up in the corner of his video as well if you want to check it out. Bushcraft Awl, we're going to start with this here. I got a few handle materials we can use. I got a piece of antler. I got some old handles off some old True Temper. You know, some pieces of hickory we can use. This here's got a nice little curve to it with a broken tine here that we could put in there. Give us some good pressure too if we wanted. But first I'm gonna start by filing one edge down to a taper and get a nice point on here, like he did. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut it to length. I'm gonna round the edge off over here so we can epoxy it into our handle material. I'm going to do that, and then we'll swing back and see what it looks like. Alright, I chopped her off. I rounded this end. I'm going to clean this up a little more yet. Put a point on here. I'm going to do a little more file work on here. I'm going to heat the whole thing up and dip it in oil. Give it kind of a rustic look. Which also harden this tip up just a hair. This is just mild steel, so you're not going to get real sharp. But that also means it'll take an edge quick. And I think in honor of the old frontiersman, I'm going to use something natural and hard. Just an old... This was a chunk of an 8-point buck I've used for different things over the years. I shot this down in a swamp in northern Wisconsin. Had a broken tine here. I think that'll kind of fit in the palm. We'll cut her off right there. Little curve. And it'll also give you, a little pressure when you're using the awl for some leather work. And that's why we do the square too, so it'll act as a drill as well. But I'm going to assemble this and we'll come back and show you. And then when I get done with this video, you can swing over to Dominic's channel and look at his version of it, which is much nicer than mine. But I wanted to give it a shot. Be back in a minute. Alright, there it is. Antler handle fits in the palm so you get some pressure on there. Darkened up the steel. I did work on it with my belt sander. I'm going to do a little more, but I was getting too sharp to actually handle. And I already stuck it in my palm once there, so I'm going to hold off till I'm done trying to video and do the final sharpen then. But square stock, the reason for that, I'm going to do this so I don't get myself in the palm again, but so when you press like this, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but it actually leaves a hole and leaves little bits that work so it works as a drill as well. And you could use this to punch your holes, sew up pieces of your saddle back in the old days, build slings. Leather was the go-to thing, so a lot of the frontiersmen would add needles and awls to be able to punch through it and fix their stuff. But that's my version of it. Check out Dominic's channel. He did a great wet-formed case out of leather too. Might do that down the road, but I'm really low on leather right now, so it's going to have to wait. We just put a little 5-minute epoxy in there. Some Gorilla Glue. I did this here just with a file. And I'm going to finish it off with the Work Sharp belt sander here. Before I stab myself in the palm, I'm going to shut this off. Finish it up. Dominic Manchetti. Check out his channel. He does great work. My version of the Bushcraft Awl. Thanks, guys. Take her easy.